States of America. This is the 23-year-old Kim Jungjoo, bronze medalist in this division 4 years ago. Shared that with Oleg Saitov from Russia, who had been the champion for the previous 2 years, the Olympic gold medalist 2 years, and had to settle for 2 golds and a bronze. I think anybody will settle for 2 golds and a bronze. Bakhtiar Atayev from Kazakhstan, who won the gold medal, has moved up to middleweight. Lorenzo Aragon from Cuba has retired. But this is the man everybody reckons they all have to beat by a considerable distance. The very best of what's been an overall poor American contingent yet again. They haven't really stepped up to the Olympic plate for something like around 24 years since the games in Los Angeles in 1984, where they won 9, or was it 10 gold medals. This is Demetrius Andrade from Providence, Rhode Island. Victories over men from Georgia, and the reigning European champion from Russia, Balanov, and he was terrific in that. 14-3, he defeated the much fancied Russian. You're not a betting man, Richie Woodall, I know, but if you were a betting man, you'd probably put your money on the man in red, the southpaw from the United States of America.
Yeah, I think he's a class act, Andrade. Good skills. He's got a great right hook. Whips that shot in. Yeah, I've been impressed with him. He's more of an American boxer that you expect. You expect a bit of class from the Americans, and I think this kid has got it.
Andrade, just 20 years of age. A terrific World Championship Series in Chicago last year when he went all the way to the gold. And had to box 5 times to get to the final. Defeated 5 Europeans on the way. And then beat Boon Jum Nong from Thailand. That was on an injury to the Thai boxer, but he looked good enough all the way. Georgia, Latvia, Belarus, Germany, Turkey. Can pass them all. He's being very cautious here against Kim, isn't he?
Yeah, he's not overreaching, is he? And he wants Kim to actually attack him, I think, and bring him onto that right hook. But Kim, I think, is being equally as cautious.
Well, is that a general caution from the referee, or to Andrade in particular about they call passivity and simply not boxing? It's livened up a little bit. Andrade looks like he looks like a middleweight. He really is a big welterweight. Kim, short, compact. Came through against the quite fancy John Jackson from the Virgin Islands, son of former Julian the Hawk Jackson, a former world light middle professional champion. Speaking of world champions, our old mate, the IBF cruiserweight champion, Glenn McCrory, sent us a text to say that his darling wife was delivered yesterday of a baby girl. So it's welcome into the world, Maya McCrory.
Yeah, fantastic.
What a lovely name, Maya McCrory. So well done, Glenn and the missus, and help you enjoy your new baby.
Yeah, he sent me a text. He's over the moon, the lad is.
Well, a ripple running round here because there's a fairly strong Korean contingent of support, and they're pleased with their man, and this is he, the 26-year-old, boxing in his second Olympics. Lost to Lorenzo Aragon in his semi-final last year, one up against the American. The scuffing little punches, that wasn't a bad shot by Andrade right at the end of the round.
Well, not a lot of action at all, is there, between both of them? I think Kim is equally as cautious, doesn't want to make any mistakes, but unless Andrade overreaches, then Kim's going to struggle here. He's going to have to up the work rate and close the gap down with quick feet here, the Korean.
So he just spotted a little something on the canvas. 20-foot ring. Could you box in a slightly bigger ring in Seoul? Was your ring a bit bigger?
Yeah, I think the ring in Seoul is about 21-foot square, I believe. Slightly bigger.
Yeah, better start by Andrade. I think they've said to him, like, come on, you're not going to win this by standing still. You've got to come forward. But he's been picked off once again by Kim, vastly experienced. Really doesn't really care that the American is the world champion. Some of the Americans have been very poor.
Well, that is good from Andrade, but what he doesn't want to do, he doesn't want to stay there too long. He wants to land 3 or 4 shots and then get back out to thinking distance, plan his next attack. If he stays there too long, that'll bring Kim into it, and that'll allow Kim to come back with combinations. So he's got to be in and out, this American here.
A little bit lucky to come through his first one, Kim. He was tied at 11 points apiece in the computer scoring system against the German who was born in Ecuador, Jack Keth, and he got it on countback. Left nothing to chance against Jackson from the Virgin Islands. Andrade, terrific performance, beating the European champion Balanov from Russia 14-3. But there's still a point between them, and the balance is at the moment in favour of the Korean. Andrade's got to pick up the work. The Americans are a catastrophic Olympics because they lost at the very first contest their world flyweight champion Roshi Warren. He got his signals completely mixed up, and with half a minute to go and he was a point down, thought he was a point up and ran away from it. Good right hand there from the American, and again that didn't score, Richie. He's got his headgear has come loose. Demetrius Andrade back to the corner.
Yeah, it looked a good shot that did from Andrade.
I thought so.
But Kim's boxing a clever fight here, Jim. What he's doing, just sitting back and keeping the guard very high. And then he's just trying to nick the counter on the inside, the odd single shot. And if he can deliver 2s and 3s, if he gets the chance, that's what he's doing. Clever performance so far.
Well, he's nicked another one, and Andrade is looking very one-paced and very one-dimensional. Certainly hasn't shown anything like the flowing movement that we saw, particularly in the last couple of rounds against the Russian Balanov, the European champion, whom he disposed of. Oh, he's really battering away now. He caught Kim after the referee had said stop, and he says, I'm sorry. You still think Andrade can do this?
Yeah, he's just got to experiment a little bit more with his jab, especially. Bring the uppercut through. He's got to up the work rate. He's got to bring this guy out of his shell. Try and draw Kim's attack and lead. Yeah, Andrade can do this. No doubt about it. He's just got to find the shots, Jim. But by experimenting more with the jab, trying to open his man up, that's probably the way to go about this. Good work there from Andrade there. Works to the body, nothing getting through. Good tactics from Kim.
Tight defence.
Tight defence, elbows tucked in, and just catches Andrade there as he's coming in with that one single right hand. It's a good shot. Here again, Andrade coming forward. That's it, better probing with the jab. But nothing getting through there. But he's just got to be able to, when he's worked with that jab, thrown a couple of shots, he's then got to just come back out to thinking distance and try and plan another attack. Doesn't need to be staying there.
Even round, 3 apiece, but the 1-0 to the Korean Kim Jungjoo at the end of the first has meant that he's 4-3 up against the world champion. Little exchange there. Kim is still maintaining that 1-point gap. Andrade, I think, has just fallen over. Is his ankle gone? No, he's just slipped. Oh, that was an anxious moment, I think, for everybody. It just looked as if he turned his ankle. But just lost his balance. Chopping right hand from the American, didn't make it. Good covering up by Kim. Tight defense, right hand from Kim. Good shot by him. He can't deny that he's winning this one. Andrade's got an awful lot to do. That was low by the American with the left. This time it's Kim's turn to lose his balance. Oh, his laces undone. He may well have tripped over that.
But when you're boxing either a high-guarded opponent or a counter-puncher who sits back, you've got to draw their lead. And by doing that, you've got to expose a bit of your target. You've got to get close to him, expose the target, and you've got to draw the lead. Because once he leads, then he's open, obviously, to a counter-attack or a counter. That's what Andrade's got to do here. He's got to draw the lead of the Korean.
Well, he's got about just over 3 minutes to turn this one round. And if he doesn't turn round, we are looking at an Olympic boxing competition without an American medal. Is Andrade getting desperate, Rich?
Yeah, I think he is. That was a good straight left hand. It didn't, the one that didn't score. Yeah, I think he's getting a bit desperate, but he's got to up the work rate here.
Good exchange, but again, Kim, when he concedes one, gets one in. Two ahead, the Korean. Little chopping right hand by him again. 30 seconds to go. Desperate times for Andrade. Wonderful defense by Kim. He's not really stepping backward. He's just tucking up, and he's the shorter man by a distance. And he puts the chin down and gets the guard up, and then comes back and strikes. And look at him, he's starting to bully the bigger American a little bit. Frustrating times now for Andrade. He needs a point by the end of this round, because I don't know that he can get 4 unanswered points in the last round. That's one enemy. That was a good left hand. First time he's actually thrown that, and nearly got him again. What a busy round that was, and what a busy round it was for the Korean, and what a successful round it was for the Korean. And he won that one 4-3. And he's 8-6 up against the reigning world champion and the gold medal favourite from the United States of America.
Yeah, some good work here from Kim. Left up there from him, throwing the punches in combinations. Andrade, although he's throwing lots of punches, nothing's getting home there. Kim 3s and 4s on the inside. He's boxing a clever fight, the Korean. But Andrade now, that's a good left hand. He's got to start throwing more left uppercuts against this shorter guy. He threw one right at the end of that last round. That's what he's got to do. Work behind the jab and throw that left uppercut through as well.
Well, quite a bit of criticism is going to be levelled at the senior American coach if Andrade doesn't win this and doesn't make it to the medals. Dan Campbell has come in for his fair bit of criticism already. That was a slip. So 8-6 up at the start of the 4th and last round for a place in the semi-finals of the welterweight division. America have already lost in somewhat controversial circumstances. One reigning world champion. Are they going to lose another one? Because the big fellow in red, Dennis Andrade, is now 3 points behind to Kim from Korea, who's boxed an extraordinarily clever contest. Has covered up and picked his man off. Andrade needs a big finish. He needs to get that uppercut in. And his corner, really, I don't know what they've been saying to him, Richie.
It's just been very hard to get through the guard of Kim. He has boxed a clever fight, but Andrade, you know, he's going about it the right way. He's up the tempo here. This is what he's got to do.
Needs to lead off. That was a good left hand. That should have scored. That was a very bad bit of judging. That was certainly from here was not a bad shot, but then there are 2 judges in the side of the ring between us and the ring, and they may well have been unsighted. And that left only 3, and if only 2 of them pressed the button, then it wouldn't have counted. And Kim's got another point. Richie, the world champion, is going out, and America will be staring, I think, unless one of their heavier chaps does it. In the heavyweight division, or the super heavies, Deontay Wilder will not be getting a medal here at all. What has happened to American amateur boxing? With a bit to go, Andrade needs to close the gap, and he's done it. 2 between them. Is Kim tiring? 40 seconds to go. The American needs up, but he's not going to win it by that.
Andrade's just got to keep punching here, Jim. He really has. Sustain the pressure. Just got to keep going.
Kim just has retreated into his shell again, tucked himself up cleverly. Left from Andrade wasn't good enough to get through the Korean defense into the last 30 seconds. Andrade's got him again, and he's got him on his back again. He's one of his the best of 3 falls. Andrade needs a point to get it to go to count back. He needs one good single scoring shot to tie this, and the Koreans picked him off with another one.
Well, I thought Andrade landed.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a couple of shots have gone in from the American. There's a little right hand from Kim. Good body shot by the Korean. And now he's coming forward. Andrade should have got a couple of shots here and there. But Richie, he's given himself no chance. Stabbing shot. Kim has won it. Andrade can't believe it. And the bronze medalist from 4 years ago has guaranteed himself a second bronze medal in this highly competitive division, because he has eliminated the world champion, and the Americans have no place to hide.
A bit surprised there though, Jim, in that last round. I thought a couple of shots should have got through by Andrade. I thought he was very unlucky there to lose the contest. Good tactics by Kim, I could see what he was doing, and he was effective in his work. But for me, Andrade, I thought Andrade was very unlucky there to lose that.
But did he box like a world champion?
Well, no, he didn't. I mean, it wasn't a great performance from the American, but nevertheless, I still thought that if I had to go one way or the other there, it was a close fight, but I thought Andrade was unlucky not to get it. I really do.
Well, Andrade has left the ring, and he will get a bit of a boo, and he's walked away from his corner man. He's cutting a very, very solitary figure. Unfortunately, there he is, just cut him up. And Demetrius Andrade, well, the flag bearer for American